everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Veronica's Moment, a healthy lifestyle for people over 50. Today, I want to show you 5 tips on how to eat or to feed your DNA. Okay, so when we reach this age, we are losing certain things in our body. Our body naturally is not producing enough things that we used to have at the younger age. So, having said that, I want to give you 5 tips on how to maintain what you're losing or make it stronger what you're gaining. So I'm going to start with women. Number 1, when women reach the age of 51, that's when the menopause hit. And menopause is a transition between the productive years to non-productive years. So when you are having your babies, you are having your period, your hormones were more regulated. At this time is fluctuating. You are having lack of sleep, you are waking up late or early during the day, you are fatigued, you don't know what the reason is, but it's a transition period. So at this time, your bones are getting weaker. It's getting weaker. And you need to be active to support it by increasing your intake of milk, dairy product like milk and cheese. Just increase the amount of it. I know you might be worried about weight gain, but that's not an issue, because if you are eating a healthy diet anyway, a balanced diet, that shouldn't be an issue. But you just need to remember that, guys, my glasses. So you just need to be mindful that your meals is containing a lot of things that is good for your health. Okay, like vegetable and fruit. So your diet has to be balanced. Even when you eat bread, some people who love bread, I love bread, I like all the carbohydrate, but make sure that you're taking the healthy one, like the whole grain things like brown rice, quinoa, sweet potatoes, even though it's sweet potatoes, but it's more healthy than the potatoes, okay? And then number 2 is for the age above 51. Now you're transition to postmenopause, that your period has stopped or is about to stop. So now, again, adding all these years to it, your bone is getting weaker and weaker and weaker. So now you just have to increase the amount of the dairy product that you are intaking. You're gonna increase it double and a half, because that's what it needs, okay? And also just remember, when you are having your period, you're losing a lot of iron every month from whatever age until that period when you started the menopause at 51. So now your body is gaining more iron by retaining the period. When you are having period, you're losing iron. Now you're gaining iron. So with that, you need to stay away from red meat. You need to cut it down a little bit, or at all. Don't eat red meat, because you don't want to get too much into your body. However, you need to be able to have some protein. So fish will be a good protein that you need to add to your diet, because fish has the omega-3. Omega-3 help you with preventing heart diseases. A lot of women have a lot of issue with heart disease, as men as well, but that will help you with heart diseases. It will boost your brain function. It will help with your nervous system, and also your eyesight. It will help strengthen your eyesight, okay? So you're losing, you're gaining, and you're feeding your body as you go forward, because the goal is to be independent and healthy and do things for yourself, okay? So now I'm going to transition to men. Guys, men don't have to do a lot, but they have to be mindful of what they're doing. So number 3 for men is you need to cut down on your portion of food. You don't need to fill your plate with a lot of food that is not necessary for your body. So when you're putting a lot of calories into your body, there's no way you're going to get rid of it other than just build it into your fat. So what you need to do is cut the amount of the food you're taking. Don't eat like when you were 20 or 30. You're going to eat less. And by eating less is to prevent you from gaining weight and unnecessary calories and unhealthy cholesterol and heart diseases. Because let's face it, at this age, activity is not as it used to be. You don't just get up and go around. Some people do when they're very disciplined. But as you reduce your activities and you don't exercise as much, then all that food is just going to sit on your body and, make you fat. And being fat is not good because it creates another health issues, which lead me to the next topic. Okay, so when you are eating, just make sure, for men again, even women, so just make sure that you're not eating a lot of trans fat, which is coming from the deep fried food, like a fried chicken. Deep fried food is not good because it contains trans fat, and trans fat puts you at risk of heart attack, okay, and other diseases like high cholesterol and things that are going to to lead you to a high risk situation where you need to be monitored by a doctor or things like that. So the goal is to be independent. Again, you don't need to take all this medication. You don't need to just to eat mindlessly because it's good. You just have to think about it. Because at this point your metabolism is very slow, and your activity is very low. So you are not getting the benefit of the youth, right? But we are forcing it to be useful, right? So that's number 3. Number 4 is the fact that when you are not active enough, which you should be active, even a walk, like I said before, 10 minutes a day is very good for your health. Okay, I am here to remind you that alcohol, smoking, and just eating fried food is really going to put you at risk for heart attack. So you need to cut down on those things. It might cause cancer. Okay, so just be mindful that your intake of all these things has to stop. Replace it with different activities. For example, when you get together with your guys and you want to eat or drink or barbecue, whatever it is, just make sure it's you choosing healthy option rather than the same old when you were younger, when you were in college and you were friends doing things together, and now you wanted to continue with that, but at this time it's not going to help you, it's going to harm you because it's a risk. Okay, the last thing, which is number 5, I want to say is, guys, always try to stay away from doctor checkup. But this is a time where you really need to be mindful of how to check your system, how to go to the doctor, physical checkup every year. And if you suspect anything, don't be shy. Go to the doctor and explain to them exactly how you feel. I know in my culture, if your body is not hurting, if you're not hurting from pain, you don't think you're sick. And that's the reason why most people all of a sudden are diagnosed with cancer, and they are surprised, where do I get this from? But if you're maintaining a healthy habit by going to the doctor for a checkup, even though you don't have a pain. I know recently I was talking to my dad, and we wanted him to go for a checkup because he's not doing well. And he said to us, like, I don't need to go to the doctor because I don't have any pain. I don't feel any pain. I am fine. there's no need for me to go to the doctor. So it's just a mindset, that needs to be changed. So with that, I want to say thank you so much for today. I hope that you enjoy this summer. I will talk to you soon next week. And please, 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 this is not me just talking to you. This is a dialogue. I want to hear from you. Thank you for people who have subscribed to my channel and people who made comment. I really, really appreciate it. And I don't know how I can what is I keep forgetting. I don't know how I can repay you for all your support with comment, with subscription. So please continue to subscribe, continue to participate with your comment. It really helps me to understand what I need to do to improve my channel or what topic I need to talk about. So with that, please don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to put in the comment. So I want to say thank you so much again, and I hope to see you next week, and I wait for your comment.